Well, it maybe later you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy city, she blowing me kisses. No, 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a rest day, full day of the life prep edition. So you would have saw we just got up, did our daily cardio, so 30 minutes every day, had a quick shower, then out for some quick steps and over to the marina to Pollen for our favourite cup of coffee. So usually we kind of come here maybe on a Sunday and maybe a rest day, so we just have to bring it over as well and get into the video, as it is a nice little area to include in the video. I'm just going to run through what I do on a rest day. Just a bit of work, a bit of eating, a bit of chilling, a bit of walking around town, getting some steps, maybe a bit of shopping as well, which is everyone's favourite thing to do on prep. I'm going to put them up there because the hair is blowing on my face. The last video got loads of views, probably my most viewed video ever, so please keep that up. Please like, subscribe, comment if you like it, and I'll pick up with you in a bit.
If you want.
God acknowledged.
Right, so we're just back from our morning walk. We got a nice little cup of coffee set up by the marina, nice few steps ticked off, and now I'm just going to get into a bit of work. So it is 9:25 in the morning, so up nice and early, cardio done, out for a walk, out for a coffee, and then we're back to get stuck into work. So nice few check-ins today on a rest day. I'm just going to run through a few check-ins. You might kind of see the check-in process a small bit. Keep up with the boys. A few of the boys are on photo shoot preps, so I'm going to check in with them. A few people are on bi-weekly check-ins as well, so on Monday and on Thursday for anyone who is on prep or photo shoot. So the work is starting to accumulate as well, a lot more throughout the summer as kind of photo shoot preps come up. Lads are checking in a bit more often just to kind of keep tabs on them. So going to belt in some bit of work, then we're going to break for some food. I will show you that meal, and I'll also show you meal number 4 as well, but the rest of the meals I won't because they're just the same as my training meals. Yo, big man, what is up? Thank you very much for the check-in as always, I really appreciate it. Another very good week, 1.5 kilos off cost this week, and on average it's down a full kilo. So honestly right now, man, I'm quite happy with the position that we're in. Another 10 weeks left before the photo shoot, and you know, we're in a very good position. You can see there's a massive shift there now over then 10 weeks or so. Since that we're down 12 kilos, really starting to see a small bit of kind of definition coming through in the midsection. Yo, big man, what is up? Thank you very much for checking as always, really appreciate it. Well done, massive shift put in. 23.5 kilos over the last 22 weeks, and that is pretty much the end of our fat loss phase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of set you up a small bit now, kind of back into like a bit of a maintenance period, before we go into that kind of gaining phase as well. Just going to hold kind of what we have throughout the summer, and then push up then over the next kind of 6-8 weeks is kind of what I want to get you to. Whoa, look at that. So this is meal 1 on a rest day. We have 2 eggs, we have 100 grams of smoked salmon on some sourdough bread as well. So today is not a full day of eating, so I'm not going to show you all my meals as I mentioned, but this is honestly probably my favourite meal on my rest day. Either this or the other meal that I will show you today. It's nice on a rest day just to kind of switch up the diet a small bit. So all my meals are the same on training days, and then on rest days all my meals are the same as my training day meals bar 2, which is this meal and also meal number 4. So stay tuned for that, because I feel as though it's actually like a massive diet and hack as well. So Gonna tuck into this, then I'm gonna pick up, do a bit more work, and we'll see where the day leads me. Yo, what is up? So we just left the house, me and Vicky going into town for some steps. The usual kind of rest day is we kind of walk around town and go into the same couple of shops every time just to see what else they have new in stock, and I try not to spend any money, but I try, that's the most important word. Sounds wise. But yeah, just a couple of steps as well, 14,000 steps a day, so I'll knock off a nice few now. Obviously on the rest days I don't have my walk to and from the gym, which is like 6,000 or 7,000, and obviously all the steps in the gym as well, so it's good to just get out during the day. I have calls when I go back later on in the next like 2 hours, so it's gonna waste some time really before that happens, for my next meal, and see what they have in town. Right, so we just stopped off and got the first purchase of the day, but it's gonna be sugar-free water on prep. This is a lifesaver, and this peach and raspberry flavour, which I don't think you can get back home in Ireland.
He says while standing outside KFC.
Is that where I am? Yeah, we're going in for a fucking chicken zinger after. But this is honestly, it passes the, what's the other really nice in the passion fruit one? This is much nicer. That's so good. Try some.
So good.
Do I get it on camera? Right, taste
I like
it.
the passion fruit one. It tastes like something I know.
Peaches and mangoes.
No, peach and raspberry, but it tastes like something else. Like a peach iced tea, I think.
It's good, isn't it? Is it the best one?
Yeah, like very summery. It's good. Keane's favourite shop. In we pop. Yeah. Are your shoes still there? I don't like the colour, no. Your ones would be nice on me. I don't like the straight, yeah. No, I prefer Casablanca one.
You know what it is when I visit. When he city, she throwing me kisses. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beach? Too early, baby, later, you could show me things. You know what it is when I visit. When he city, she throwing me kisses.
So we had to cut that little trip into town a small bit short because I have to get back for a consult call, and we also need to stop in Aldi to pick up some bits for our next meal. So we will jump into Aldi, we'll show you what we get, and this is the meal I'm talking about as well that I don't have in my training days, which is a diet hack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really
so good, so good. So stay tuned for that coming right up after this trip to Aldi and this consultation call, so like in 2 hours. 14th of June. Alright. Oh, this one.
Yeah?
This one here, yeah.
I don't know, they look a bit pink and red.
Do they?
Yeah.
This one.
That one. Or this one. Nah.
This one.
Those ones, yeah.
That's the problem with chicken in England. Not the same as the ones you get back home.
No. That's 500.
250.
Oh. Always nice.
They're all a bit battered.
Third time lucky.
Like our midweek top up, because we go through 2 kilos of chicken every 4 days.
Yeah.
So another 2 kilos of chicken, another thing of mince, raspberries which we fry through into just
Always
other
out of
bits and
stock.
bobs that we need. So we're just back from town, picked up a few bits, and I have a consultation call now. I usually run my consultation calls in the evenings, so I'll do like my check-ins in the morning, and then any calls that come in, I'll do that towards the evening time. For me, a consultation call is a mandatory part of any online coaching business. For the client to get to know you, for you to get to know the client, to build that client-coach relationship, which is something that I put massive value in and massive emphasis on. So there's 3 pillars, in my opinion, to a good client-coach relationship. That's going to be trust. You trust each other. I trust you, what you're doing, and you trust what I'm saying. Communicate with each other clearly, frequently. Definitely not a mind reader, so you have to let me know what's going on. And then that we're just honest with each other. So you're honest with me if something isn't working, and I'll be straight up honest with you, call a spade if you're not working. So if you can have the 3 of them, it's kind of like laying the foundation for success in 3 months, 6 months, and it all comes back to having a good client-coach relationship. What I'll also do on the consultation call is I'll map out a journey for the client. So I'll set a short-term goal, which would be 1 month, a medium-term goal, which would be like 3 months, and then a long-term goal, which is 6 months to a year down the line. All this is done within like 30-40 minutes on a free consultation call. So some coaches won't offer a consultation call at the start, which I really don't get, because you've no way of getting to know the client, getting to know what they're like, seeing if you're a good fit for each other, which is probably the most important thing over it all, is seeing if you will get on with that client and that client will get on with you. Because if you don't get on with your coach, you're probably not going to be listening to them, and nobody wants to be coached by someone who they don't respect or they don't get on with. People are almost afraid to jump on consultation calls, and they just want to get straight to like the plan and get sent this plan, but you wouldn't go to a restaurant without looking at the menu first of all. So on the call, you can run through your goals, you can run through the service that's provided. At the end of the day, I am providing a service. Like, yes, this is my passion, this is my hobby, but it is a business, it is a service. And if you go to a 5-star hotel, you expect a 5-star stay. And that's kind of what I try to replicate myself from the very start, from that free consultation call to the moment that the finish is a 5-star service. So I'm going to jump on this call now. I'm going to run through, as I said, her goals, the timeline, what she expects to get out of it, where I think she could end up, and kind of what timeline is realistic for her, and then just run through what's the pricing, etc. at the end of it. Right, so this is the meal that I was telling you all about. Such a nice little treat on a rest day. It is lean mince, baby potatoes, like 30 grams of mozzarella on top, melted, some jalapenos and some Frank's hot sauce, and honestly, it's like eating, I don't know, a taco chip or something. It's just so nice. It's so good. Doesn't feel like a dieting meal whatsoever, but obviously the baby potatoes keep you feeling really full, and the hot sauce as well just kind of, take that bit longer to eat it because it's spicier, so it feels like it's lasting a bit longer. So such a good meal, really good meal when you're dieting, low in calories. I think there's like 500-ish, 600 calories in that meal, so pretty decent. And yeah, like 45 grams of protein as well. It depends how much mince you use, but I use 250 grams. So really good meal. I'm going to eat this, and I'm going to pick up a chi when I'm finished. So we're down by the canal. We come here pretty much every evening, just kind of chill out, wind down. Our routine is pretty set at the moment. Come down here every day of the week, 7 days of the week, and just for an hour or two kind of sit back, have one of our meals. I've my oats with me here. It's actually lovely when they kind of cool down as well, frozen raspberries on top, dark chocolate. It's kind of like a dessert. But yeah, it's really important to like come outside as well in the evening time, not just be cooped up inside all evening, with blue light exposure. Just come out, listen to the birds or whatever it's going to be for yourself, have a chat with a friend, just get some daylight exposure as well, and kind of just enjoy the weather while it lasts, because people just be cooped up inside waiting for their next meal, and that's just not enjoyable, especially not on prep anyway. So yeah, this is literally right on my doorstep, or I suppose my back garden. My building is just that big one over there, you can see that. So yeah, I'm living in the city of Manchester, but it's not really like a city centre that you'd imagine. It's not like Dublin or London or anything like that. There's stuff like this in your back garden, and there's parks all over the city, so it's really good to get out and to enjoy them as well, go for some nice steps in the evening. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Nothing too exciting really. That's just what it's like on a day on prep. It's kind of pretty much Groundhog Day. Just a bit of work, a bit of eating, a bit of walking. That's life. But yeah, if you liked the video guys, please like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTuber shit. Some mad views on the last one, so hopefully this one can do well as well. Give it a share, follow for more, and I'll see you in the next one.